Alright, so that's gonna be okay. Okie dokie. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. All right. Welcome back to Hiroshima. So, as you kind of goggled at my order, I guess I should let you know where I am. I am at Misudo, or Mr. Donuts. It's a very popular place to be in Japan. Many people come here to relax, have breakfast, or study, read, and such like that. Of course, I do enjoy a good Misudo breakfast, which is just 2 donuts and a coffee. I know, not very original, but you probably did see my one special donut here, and that is the Otona, what's it called? The Otona no Ponde Chocolat. The Otona Ponde Chocolat. Look at that. Look how beautiful that is. Just take that. Nice glaze. 美味しいでしょ? And I'm excited to eat it, excited to try it. I love the pondering. The pondering is basically a nice little ring of mochi balls connected, like a mochi necklace, pretty much, with of course being fried into that of a donut. So it's very delicious, and honestly anyone will love it no matter where you're from. The Otona no Ponde Chocolat basically just means, well, ponde being pondering, its original name, chocolat meaning what, chocolate, I believe. And then you can kind of see right here, these 2 kanji characters, Chinese characters, meaning adult, which is pretty neat, and kind of speaks to what I ordered here, reflecting upon me. I mean, I'm only like 20 some years old, yeah. I'm 29, but this is basically the adult chocolate pondering, and yeah, I mean, I have I have this being like the specialist thing on my menu today, along with a French cruller, a classic. It doesn't even have like chocolate on the side or anything like that. It's just regular glaze. And then of course some coffee, and I do have 2 creams and a sugar to add in. So yeah, I'm an adult, I guess. Like I don't know my age. Yeah. But, you know, Misudo is definitely a place to come to if you're in Japan. You know, try it out, compare it to your local donut shop. You're gonna find this place usually open from 7 or so. And of course, I'll leave a link below that you can check. But I do recommend it. They are in collaboration with this Belgian company called Godiva, a sort of chocolate making company, I believe. And you can kind of see they do have a few other things you can choose, and a couple other things that you just don't see in the pamphlet, perhaps because they're not the top ones. But hey, what can I say? I don't need so much icing on it. This Otona no Ponde Chocolat is perfect just the way it is. But they do collaborations time to time, including Pokemon, which if you do check out my Instagram, I do have a post from some time ago showcasing one of the Pokemon selection they had here some time ago. And I do love Pokemon, so go ahead and check out me on Instagram, and I'll leave that below as well. And it is rider.m for those of you who don't know. follow, share, like, comment, all that biz. So I'm happy that a place I like to come to, perhaps on the weekend for breakfast, does a collaboration with Pokemon. Let me just fix this camera just a little bit. There we go. Sorry. I just need to be able to be eye level a bit more. Feel like I was ducking my head a little bit too much. Okay, add some sugar to this coffee. There we go. Because we just need sugar on sugar on sugar, yeah? Alright. Give it a nice stir. Let all the flavors mix in together. Mingle. Now, another great thing about Misudo is a famous actor who I personally like as well. And I hope I get his name right, because I do like him. I believe it's Masaki Suda. I have not said his name enough. Misaki Suda? I'm trying to remember. But the reason I'm a fan of him is for one specific show, and that was from the 2008-2009 Kamen Rider series called Kamen Rider W. I loved Kamen Rider W. It was so great. Oh man. It was a Kamen Rider that had the theme of this two detectives working together as one hero when they fought off these villains. And I loved it. I loved it. So it's a classic, and they even brought it back for some of you guys with an animated version. So check that out. The Futo no PI. Futo no PI meaning like the Windy City private investigators, and it was great. Oh man. All right. So enough of that. Let's give this Otona no pon de chocolat. Let's give this Otona no pon de chocolat a try. I gotta remember that name. Okie dokie. Let's see. How do we want to get this in? Let me use like a napkin, because I just know it's gonna be a mess to deal with. But a happy mess. Oh my god. Almost dropped it. Okay. All right. Yeah, and you can kind of see, you can kind of tell just from the imagery of that. It is a chewy one. It's a nice chocolate chewy, and just the powder, the difference between the powder and then the sauce, just giving you a nice, perfect balance, as I said before. It definitely came true in this bite. Because that's what you aim for. It's not overpowering. For me, that's important. Well, this is good, and I'm going to enjoy this a bit more. But today I am going to be stopping by a card shop called The Card Box. It is in Fuji Grand, here in the lower part of Hiroshima City. It's usually open from Monday through Friday, from 1 to 9 p.m. That's 1 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then on Saturday, it opens a little bit earlier, from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. still. And I go there typically on Sundays to enjoy playing the Pokemon TCG. And that is just a fun way to just use my Japanese that I've practiced until now, along with my number one hobby, Pokemon. So I am definitely excited to be able to play that as well. They should be having a tournament today. I could be wrong, but they should be having a tournament today. If not, I am going to check it out. I wish I could show you the inside of the card box, but unfortunately they do not allow footage, just to protect some of its customers, including me, so thank you. I suppose it is a little bit unfortunate, but you know, it is a good place to go. They have a variety of cards that you can choose from. Sorry, I just needed that. They have a variety of cards that you can choose from to collect, play, and buy while you're there. And those include, of course, Pokemon. You also have Digimon, if you are familiar with that. Some of you definitely are. They have Evolve. They have Vanguard, which is a game I recently retired from, at least as it pertains to the physical card game itself. I do plan to purchase the video game. And they also have, of course, Duel Masters, and one other one that I'm interested in called Battle Spirits. I'm actually going to be trying that out in the later future. And I do have a sort of themed deck that I intend to purchase, so we'll see if that's available there, or I will see if that's available there. Again, can't show you guys the shop, sorry. But if you do have the time, if you happen to be in Hiroshima and you are a card fan, then of course stop by the card box in Fuji Grand department store. So, and of course they there as well, in that department store on the first level is another Misudo, like the one I'm in now. So you can get your Misudo and then head up to the card box to enjoy some good day of card fights. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing today, and I'll make sure to let you know what I purchased. But because of that, I will share some video from another shop I've been to, a shop where I do tend to collect more of my cards from, just because of how close it is and somewhat the price as well. It's called the Hobby Station, and I'll leave a link for both those stores below so you can check out the timetables for them there. But the Hobby Station is at the far end of a famous street here in Hiroshima City. It's called Hondori, and that is where you're going to see a lot of the main what's called boutique stores. And Starbucks, of course, you're going to see a lot of the regular chain restaurants, Saizeriya, McDonald's, Burger King, Yoshinoya, Otoya. There's a lot of them that are just down Hondori Street alone, and of course a few bars and other cafes that you can stop by. And I do recommend, I don't even need to recommend it, if you are in Hiroshima City, you are undoubtedly going to be walking down Hondori or Hondori Street while you're in Hiroshima City. It's gonna happen if you're here. And they do have a nice little plaza area as well, and not too far off, of course, is like the red light district and others. But that is where Hobby Station, the card shop I was speaking of, lies ahead. It's much farther down towards a famous park called Peace Park here in Japan, where you can find the Genbaku Dome. And I have gone there myself already, since I've been here for almost a year now here in Hiroshima City. So I definitely have gone there. I've gone there with my students for some field trip activity where they interviewed a few other people. But near at the end of Hondori Street is Hobby Station. There are actually two shops that are not exactly connected, but they are the same owners. So physically not connected. There's like a shop or two in between them, is what I mean to say. And the Hobby Station has a nice selection of cards that I just mentioned before that the card box has. But one thing that I do like about them is that they're, for the common cards, are about 2 yen cheaper. Just 2 yen, but hey, it makes a difference when you're collecting a stack of cards in one go. So I will probably end up buying something there as well. I will probably go to the card box first and then to Hobby Station, but I'll show you some footage at least from the Hobby Station so you can get a good look at what that is, and you know, head there if you are in Hiroshima City. So yeah, I will talk to you guys later. I do want to finish my breakfast, so you guys take care, and I will check you guys later in a moment. Alright. Mata ne.
Alright, everyone. So I arrived at Fuji Grand. Here's sort of the entrance area. And as you can see, there's a lot to offer, including a Kaldi farm. For some of you foreigners who need some of your foreign goods, you can get things like the Goya products. For me, Latino, that's kind of important. But the card box is on the 3rd floor, so I'm going to head up the escalator or two and get myself there. Let's see if there's a card tournament today. Alright. Oh, look at that. It's a sushi set. Okay, you can see some of the paddles and some of the tools for molding your sushi into whatever way you like. So there you go. Sorry, I just saw this on my way up to the 3rd level. We're still on the 2nd level at the moment. Anyone need a trash can over there? Yeah. This is great. And if you're looking for a bicycle, though, there was a bicycle shop that is outside of Fuji Grand, just across the street from it, where I bought my bicycle for a little bit of a cheaper price, even if some of those do say they're on sale. How much? I'm not too sure, to be honest. I think it's not going to be as much as you're willing to spend on a single bicycle. Or maybe I'm just cheap. Raise my salary, please. And of course, nice little toy section. And yep, look at that. That is Pokemon. Oh my god, look at that Gengar. They're so fluffy. They're so fluffy. I don't even think Gekkoga is supposed to be fluffy. It's a frog. So yeah, it should be a little bit more slimy. Oh, look at that. Look at those eyes. Some of these products, man. You know, I'm 29 years old, but, you know, they have their appeal. If I had all the money in the world, who knows? If this channel just skyrockets in popularity, you may see me as well coming in here, buying this Pokemon Otanashimi Bukuro. This Pokemon fun bag, as they say. Whatever comes in it, I suppose. Can we see what's in it? I know it's a Hogeta, and looks like something else. Can't exactly tell. Oh, that's cool. And alright, this is a very famous thing. Been seeing this in the arcade a lot. Kind of have the idea of buying it for some of my siblings back home. And there's a few other toys and such that you can buy here. I don't know what this place... Oh, it's called Kids Field. Yeah, 29-year-old me. In the Kids Field for some of the products here. Oh, man. But look at that, it's so cute. Oh my god, no, my starter Pokemon. Niauha. There we go. All is right in the world. Oh, got a little something on your head. That's better now. Alright. Let's head on to the card box. And here is the 3rd floor. They have a book section, along with some other things you can buy, stationery, of course. Here's the card box. Just advertisement, though. And just yonder is the card box. Sadly, though, can't go in, so this is about as far as I can get. On the right side, you can see a showcase, and just past that is all the other showcases and collection of cards they have. Towards the left side of the establishment, you'll find yourself a row of tables where they can battle it out with their various card games. So yeah, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, the like. But what is cool is just next to here is called On-Off Switch Coffee. I don't know exactly what they have to offer, but it makes for a good place to wind down after a game of cards. No Wi-Fi though. Sad enough. Sorry. Had to bring your own. Alright, so sadly there was no tournaments. I was a little bit of a bust, but I did pick up a few cards while I was there. I do know of another card shop that I believe has Saturday tournaments, which is located in Don Quijote, right in the Naka ward of Hiroshima City. So I'm going to be heading over there and see what I can find. Hopefully they're having a tournament because I really want to get my game on. Alright, let's head to Don Quijote. So just over there is Fuji Grand area, and coming this way, such a beautiful view, and you'll find Hijiyama Park down that way, which is where in my last video the manga library. So I mean, you can check that out, but the manga library was such an amazing place to visit. I do suggest for some of you people who are manga collectors or just a fan of anime as well, or voice acting, to head over there. They have a collection of a lot of research material that you can just work off of, including a few comic books and such. But yeah, it is not far off. I'm in the central part of, well, everywhere, really. God, that is such a beautiful view. Alright. Enough taking a look around. Let's head over to Don Quijote. Alrighty, so I just arrived back in the central part of Nakaku area, and just behind me is Don Quijote, a very popular store that you're going to find all around Japan that is open until the late hours usually, so you don't have to worry about being late to the punch. There's going to be several floors to this building, one of them including the card shop that I'm going to go to, which name I cannot remember for the life of me. I could have checked beforehand, but I don't go there too often. The cards are a little bit higher priced in the showcase area. They do of course have a general commons card section where you can find cards for about 20 cents to 30 cents depending on which card it is, along with another more selective amount of Pokemon cards in another shop just parallel to it on the same floor. And hopefully I can get a video of those, show you the names, maybe get you a couple hours, if not a website link that I could link below, hopefully. But Don Quijote is actually located right in Okinomimura, which is Okonomiyaki village, Mura being village. And so they shortened that into Okinomimura, and it is a nice little area where you can find an array of shops where you can buy, or not buy, but where you can eat okonomiyaki, what is referred to as the savory pancake here in Japan. And I do love okonomiyaki. There's many different styles, but I'll get into that a little bit later. But here in Okonomi Village, or Okinomimura, they have one particular building that has several floors of just okonomiyaki to eat and enjoy with your friends. So, okay, let's head up to Don Quijote. Hopefully they have a card shop going on in the particular card store. And if they do, or if they do not, I can just go ahead and look at some of the cards and see what I can buy. But, well, let's check it out. And let's hope there's a tournament, at least sometime. And across the street now is a quad with a big department store called Parco, where you can actually see a few performances in the same quad. And also is Okinomimura, which edit actually refers to the building and not the area itself. Here in Don Quixote, the card shops are Girafull and the Mint Shop. The first open 12 to 8 during the week and 10 to 8 on the weekend, and the other 11 to 9 always. Sadly, no recordings. But after my next clip, I'll show you the hobby station, so look forward to that. So I'm at a different department store. I ended up leaving Don Quixote. The tournament was set 4 hours later than I was there, and I decided to check out another place down Hondori. I don't know the name of this department store, but I'll try to check that out and write it over here on the screen. But I did end up going to a card shop I had gone to before, which is just down this way. I'm on the 4th floor, I believe, and it's just at the end of this floor, and it's a pretty big place. But like the other card shops, there's no filming or anything like that, so I had to avoid bringing my camera in. It's a little unfortunate, but I did get to participate in an earlier tournament, and it was fun. It was fun. I felt like I was actually somewhat competition for some of them there. So I did only win one fight, but it was good. It was good. I was able to win pretty well. Unfortunately, technicalities, of course, the time kind of was up for the fight I won, which is why I won, and the second fight for sure. The third fight, though, even if it was a technicality, it was a pretty confident loss on my part. He was better. He was better. That's all there really is to it. I could go into some of the explanation of it, and I do want to talk about Pokemon on this channel and such, but just to keep it short and sweet, he was just better in the end. We were around the same level, but it's just how it was. Though neither of us were drawing certain cards that we needed, he got to them a little bit earlier than I did, so good for him. But right now I'm kind of just checking out this one place called the Hiroshima Showroom. It's full of gunpla or Gundam figurines and other figurines and the like. These are little SD Gundams that I've seen here. People can come here and sell off their own old items, or purchase used ones, of course, as well, or new ones, which are available here. You can find parts as well as tools that you can use to help assemble your figurines to your liking, including other accessories as well to sort of dazzle your figurine section. Though later on I'm going to be meeting a couple companions of mine. One of them's a colleague, the other one's is just a new guy coming in to see Japan a bit, and we're going to enjoy some okonomiyaki. I don't know where yet, but I'll let you know, and I'll try to get you some footage of that at least. Okay, so guys, it was great being able to enjoy the card game. Before I see them, I'm going to go back and start working on my own decks that I have still. I did buy some more cards, spent around 800 or so yen, and I got quite a few cards, so I'm pretty excited to rearrange my deck and hope for better results tomorrow. Well, wish me luck, and I will catch you guys later. Alright. And welcome to Hobby Station. The right one has Vanguard, Digimon, and the like, which I do go there sometimes, but this is the one I typically go to. This Hobby Station has loads of Pokemon cards, which I'm always excited to see. It's not the only cards that are available there, though. You can see different cards on the side here, or in the front, which I believe is Magic, and on the right as well over there, probably some more Magic cards. Magic is also very famous here, just as it is in the States. On this shelf is Battle Spirits. Battle Spirits has been around for a while now, and Battle Spirits is a game that I've been interested too, so I can play with various different characters from different franchises in this one game. And I'll probably join my friend this weekend to do so. But this is why I love this shop. This shop right here has such a good organization. Look at that. Electric, Psychic, Fighting, Darkness. They divide it all. Some shops don't do that, and you learn to really appreciate the ones that do. It makes it for an easier search experience while you're trying to look around for the cards you need. I use a grass type deck, so I like to be able to just check the grass section sometimes. You know, they also divide it into packs or goods like the one here. Different things that you're going to use during your game. And they include some older cards that you can see on the right here, ones that are not in standard play or for official games. And of course, they divide not just Pokemon, but other games, as you can kind of see on those top shelves. But I don't really focus on that in this video. And right here, oh, I love this card, but actually don't need it. But you know, if you want, it's there. And this tray, you're going to see this at all the shops, all of the card shops, so that just like a shopping cart, you'll just take your card out, put it on the tray, and once you've done collecting all the cards that you want to buy or thinking about buying, then go ahead and bring it up to the counter for purchase. These are going to be some of your older cards that have a rare quality to them for whatever reason. Could be that they're really good or they're just a rare quality. Like over here on this left shelf, you're going to find a lot of shiny Pokemon or Chigao Ito Pokemon, which just literally means different color, and that's what they are, to be fair. I don't really have any ambition of collecting these cards, but they're there if you want. They come at a little bit of a higher price though. Usually your cards for 20 yen, those are going to be for 100 or so yen. And this is the final wall, just all Pokemon on Pokemon on Pokemon. That yellow taped border is for especially lowered cards. This over here is not that. As you can see, 27,800 yen is not specially lowered. But that's the kind of wall this one is, at least, with a lot of full art cards that people want. But I know cards that are double or triple my salary. Oh, that's Girafull. I use that one as well. But I hope you guys liked the hobby station. I really recommend you guys stop by and check out their collection. And I'm kind of hungry right now, so I'm actually going to head to the Okinomiyaki place to meet my friends. I hope you enjoyed the footage here, and I'll see you in just a sec. Alright, ciao. And voila, here we are at Mitchan, an okonomiyaki place located on the 10th floor of the Sogil building, the same building where the Hiroshima bus center is. So it's easy to find. So this shop is actually pretty special. It's been a business that's been around since 1955. Its owners sort of changed, but both the second and first having the same name after the second adopting it for himself. So they're both Mitsuo or Mitchan. What's really cool about this shop is that they brought okonomiyaki to Hiroshima City, really, to what it is today. Of course, the idea of it existed before, but they're the ones who really made it what it is. They changed the sauce. And you can find this on their websites under Mitchan's Secrets. But the sauce they decided, or what Mitchan decided, was to add potato starch to what was already existing as the okonomiyaki sauce called, or I believe was Worcestershire. I don't know if I can say that well enough. The potato starch gave it a much thicker texture, making it the okonomiyaki sauce that we know and love today. They're also the first shop to include soba in their okonomiyaki. So I am really excited to try it, and just look how delicious this is. There it is, the okonomiyaki sauce. Oh my god. That just looks wonderful. And some aonori just to top it all off. And just a beautiful serving. Voila. Oh god, I'm just so excited to try it myself. And hopefully you do too. And voila, for what's probably a third time, that is a classic beauty right there. Look at that aomori right on top. Beautiful okonomiyaki. Sadly, my order got mixed up, and I ended up with the yakisoba. It's nice. I mean, it was good. It was good. But I really wanted okonomiyaki. The plus side is I have a reason to go back for sure, especially after learning everything I did while looking up this place. Normal hours 11:30 to 2:30, then 5:30 to 9. For other shops, I'm not sure for the other branches, but go ahead, check it out. Even Tokyo has a branch right in front of Shinbashi Station. So really, give it a bite. I'm sure you'll love it. Alright, right now I am at St. Mark's or San Maru-Q, and I am just enjoying something that's not going to be good for me. I tell you that. One, I'm lactose intolerant. Two, I just came back from an okonomiyaki place, which you just saw. I shouldn't be eating this, but hey, it's a treat yourself day, so I am treating myself for sure. And this little item, this caramel beauty right here, oh, look at those little almond toppings. Wonderful shavings. I nicely prepared myself a little piece so it'll be easy to cut off. You know, the ice cream does chill it down a lot. Oh my god. That is great. It just melts right in your mouth. It's wonderful. And here's just some ice cream in there. The almond pieces. This is great. I absolutely love it. If you come to St. Mark's, get this. I will leave a link below, of course, like I do with all my things, so that you can just figure out the menu and get this yourself. But this was wonderful. The caramel on the vanilla with the almond topping over this, basically a croissant texture. Oh man, love it, love it. This is so beautiful. Anyways, I am with some people right now, so I'm gonna enjoy some time with them, get to know them a little bit, and enjoy this myself. So I will catch you guys later. Well, it's been quite a day, and I hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, and share. It really helps out the channel. Check me out on Instagram too. That's poki_rider.m. それじゃあ皆さん、ポケモンも日本語もゲートだぜ。Don Quijote. Nani 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 na. 覚えてない。